Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome back to Divine Alchemy Tarot. Today's video is very important, especially if you watch tarot readings regularly or are, let's say, planning to take a personal reading in the future, may it be from me or anyone else, right? So, in this video, I'm going to talk about what tarot reading actually is, how to interpret tarot messages correctly, how not to take tarot readings because I feel that's something that most of us need to know, and how to choose a tarot reader wisely, especially if you are on YouTube, right? So please watch this video till the end because it can protect your energy, time, and most importantly, money. So, guys, coming to the first part, what is tarot reading? Now, you can have a lot of answers. You can drop down in the comments. I would love to read them as well because I want to know what tarot reading looks like to you, right? So, let me just tell you what exactly it is. Tarot reading is not fortune telling, okay? And it is not about predicting fixed future events. All right, I know that's a shocker for a few of you, not to all of you, because everyone on my channel knows that in this soul family, I've always told that use my readings only as guidance and not as prediction, right? So, tarot is a guidance tool, okay? It works on energy, psychology, intuition, and current alignment. All right. So, what does it reflect exactly? It reflects your current emotional state, your subconscious patterns, the energy surrounding a particular situation in terms of your love life, career, or anything else, and the most likely outcome if things are going to continue in the same way, right? So, tarot does not control your life. You control your life, and tarot only shows you the mirror, right? So, you need to understand the fact that tarot is nothing but a tool that we use to navigate through our lives to achieve what it is that we want, right? So it is not solely prediction, and I never actually term it as prediction, right? Coming to the second part, how do you interpret tarot readings? Now, I know most of you have a lot of questions that, ma'am, sometimes I get a yes to a question, sometimes I get a no, again, the next day I get a yes, again, a no. Right, and I totally understand that because I have been that person before I started reading for people, correct? So I totally can relate. Now, let me just tell you one thing. When you watch or take a tarot reading, remember this small little thing, okay? That tarot messages are very, very symbolic. They are not literal. Like you see, if I have to pick any card over here, we have the judgment card here, right? So this is very symbolic. We talk about the angel present on this card. The angel is blowing the trumpet. Basically, the angel is awakening the people here, right? Because things have been pretty stagnant for a while. So what did I just do? I just told you the symbolic meaning of this card, right? So take tarot messages as something symbolic and not very, very literal, okay? So if a reader says marriage is coming, it means that yes, there is commitment energy. If a reader says there is separation, it means there is some emotional distance and not always a breakup, right? If a reader says there are delays that I see right now when it comes to your situation, it means that the time needs some alignment, right? It is not denial, correct? So, always and always, why all the readers say take what resonates and leave what doesn't is something because you are not supposed to enforce the reading onto yourselves. You are just supposed to take what is relatable and leave what doesn't, right? And I feel most of us have this habit of just forwarding the initial part of the video because most of the readers are going to just welcome you, give their intro, tell, like, share, and subscribe. But what we forget or miss out on the fact is that they always say take what is relatable and leave what doesn't, and we end up taking everything and try to make stories out of it, correct? So if a reading gives you clarity, calm, or any kind of direction, it's definitely meant for you, right? But if it creates kind of fear, a lot of obsession or anxiety, please step back. All right, and that's totally all right. I mean, it's not necessary that you are here to listen to what every other tarot reader says. just go to the person who makes you feel like you're getting some clarity, you're feeling like guided, you have that kind of a mentor in your life who's able to help you move ahead in your life, right? Not the one who's creating a lot of fear or anxiety within you. All right, so that was for the second part. Coming to the third part of this particular video, how not to take tarot readings, all right? And this is very, very, very important, right? Because I just want to tell you guys a few tips and then I'll just wind it up. It's not going to be something explanatory. Please do not take tarot readings when you are emotionally unstable, okay? When you are addicted to daily readings, do not take tarot readings during these times. Third thing is when you are asking the same question again and again and again, and there is nothing that is happening in this situation. Fourth thing is when you're using tarot to spy, to control, or to force someone, right? Never take tarot readings in all of these four situations that I have said. Because if you are emotionally unstable, no matter what guidance you get from the reader based on the cards or intuition, you are not going to be able to kind of be at a receiving end where you understand what the reader is telling, and you may end up hating the reader, you may end up just hating yourself more, you may end up regretting as to why you went to take a reading in the first place, right? So avoid that. Also, don't take readings because you're just addicted to it, right? Now, me as a tarot reader, I tell everyone in the soul family, and I hope if you're new here, you'll be a part of it as well. I always tell you guys that take readings when you feel intuitively guided to, not because you have become addicted to it. I want you all to be so independent someday that yes, you keep showing this love and support on my channel, but eventually you have no questions and you're just dropping by to say hi. And I see that I have a few people like that today who don't take readings, who just come and say hi, I just wanted to check up on you, have a great day, right? This is what they say and they leave, and I feel so happy about it, you know. Me as a reader, I never feel like, oh, these people are not taking readings from me. I feel like they have become so self-sufficient in their lives because of their efforts, because of what they did in their life. At the same time, maybe a little bit of my guidance has helped them, that today they need not have any kind of guidance. They are sole creators of their own destiny, right? So this should be the case, right? Another thing is when you are asking the same question again and again. There are many people that I see that you are so anxious that you ask the same question again and again. Will he talk to me today? Same question. You get a yes. Tomorrow again the same question comes. Will he talk to me again? The point here is that cards are just talking about your energy, okay? But my question to you all is, what are you guys doing about it? You are not making an effort, you are not taking any action, you are not kind of taking something in a positive way, that maybe let me just surrender when I have been told and see for a while if I actually get that naturally or get that person to call me, right? If that doesn't happen, I will come back and ask and then again work on it, correct? This should be the approach. Just randomly taking readings just to soothe yourselves with an answer for a temporary situation, not the right way to take the readings, okay? Also, when you are using tarot to spy, control, or force someone, never use tarot to see, or even just to check if the reader is well versed. I mean, I see people are many, at times skeptical, and they are never contented with the answers that they get. So they tend to spy. They tend to ask the reader to show the cards, or they tend to kind of try and control the situation or force the reader to kind of get a particular answer from there, right? Thankfully, by God's grace, this has never happened with me, but I know that this is a storyline that happens, right? And I want you all to know that every other tarot reader is here to help you, to guide you, to kind of achieve whatever it is that you want. So please don't go with a skeptical mindset. You have many other things to do in life, right? Why go and try and control someone or spy onto someone who's just trying to help a few other people with a good intent, right? So never do that, because karma is a real thing, guys. So understand, tarot should never replace therapy, medical advice, legal decisions, or your common sense. I want to say your common sense, because I feel most of the people just take what readers say and leave it at that. No, your intuition to that situation, your common sense, your approach towards that situation really matters, because the reading is about you, right? Or whatever the situation might be, your common sense is always going to matter, right? So never ever take advice or guidance from tarot readers when it comes to just for your medical advice, legal decisions, anything related to birth or death situations. We are not actually allowed to read, not just us, nobody. That's not actually legal to even predict birth or death situations, right? Even pregnancy related situations. So I always put it in the disclaimer that no, don't ask questions related to these things, correct? So this is something that you need to keep in mind. So if you feel scared after reading, cleanse your energy and stop watching tarot for some time. I know that this is a shocking thing for you guys, because I'm a tarot reader. I would not want anyone to stop coming to my channel, of course. But if it is kind of giving you a vibe that, you're feeling very scared after a reading, you're feeling more anxious, you're like, oh no, I don't know what to do now, please step away from YouTube or from wherever you're taking tarot readings. Go take a salt water bath and just relax in the nature for a while until you feel like, okay, now you're ready to listen to the guidance that the reader has to give you. Correct? Now, coming to the next part, how to choose a tarot reader, especially on YouTube, because there are many of us who take readings from a lot of different readers, and that's absolutely not wrong. It is dependent on your free will, right? So I just want to tell you that if you're planning to take a personal reading from me or from anyone, please follow these small little things that will help you to have a better experience, and that will help you to kind of take the guidance in a way that it should be taken, right? Just four small little things I'm going to tell you. First thing is, check the description box of the channel, okay? A genuine reader clearly mentions what they offer, what they don't offer, their ethics and boundaries. It is always mentioned in the description box. So please check the description box. Second thing is, check their policies, okay? Check if they have refund policy, check if they have paid reading structures, check if they have like no fear based promises or no guarantee claims. That is really important, because I would like to share an example here. Of course, I will not mention the name, but recently it so happened that someone took a reading from me, and I gave whatever came out in the cards, and I always have mentioned in the description that I have no refund policy, and all the other things were mentioned there. The reading was like 100% from my end, but it is possible that sometimes, the clients or the person who's coming to take a reading from you is not pretty much satisfied. Now, there could be a n number of reasons for that, right? But later, what happens is someone claims for a refund. Now, the thing is, I have all the proofs here. So I cannot actually, be that person that, oh, if it did not help, I'm okay to refund your amount. Why? Because I already have a policy put up in the description. Now, if you are not reading it, who is at fault? Right? So there could be such situations like this. And I'm saying it out loud, guys, because this was my first and I hope the last experience. Hereafter, any new person who is coming to take a reading from me, I'm going to reiterate myself and ask them to read the description, just to avoid these kind of things, right? Now, that issue is still in progress, and I hope it kind of gets resolved at the earliest. And I wish anyone who comes with a positive feedback, and I always welcome that, but doesn't mean that you make me go against the guidelines that I have put up on the channel, right? So no hardships or no hatred towards anyone. I just want you guys to check every reader's policies, especially the refund policies, because yes, you are investing your money, but be wise enough to read first and then invest. Otherwise, once the energy is exchanged, once the reader has used their energies to read for you, though it helps you, it doesn't, it is up to you. You have to first check your policies, right? It's like before you buy the car, you go through the agreements and then you sign, and then the company kind of gives you that car, right? You cannot just be like, oh, now that I have bought the car, I don't like it, and please refund my money back. Correct? This is not how it works, right? Simple thing. Third thing is, avoid readers who say this will 100% happen. Okay, or someone has done black magic on you, or pay urgently, or bad things will happen. Sorry to say, guys, because I have seen such things happen recently. Not to bring down any reader here, I'm just kind of creating awareness for the ones who are taking readings, right? So avoid readers who are giving you this kind of statements, because it is only going to build a lot of fear in your mind, and slowly you will start hating to take tarot readings. That's all, right? Last thing is, never ever DM random Instagram accounts claiming to be readers, right? Always contact the reader through official details only. Like if you see my description, I have mentioned my payment policies, I have mentioned what kind of readings I do, I have mentioned disclaimer as to what and how the tarot reading should be taken. But since there as the channel is growing, for which touchwood I'm very happy, I feel like it's taking a lot of time for me in the live sessions to explain about these things more, and then do the readings. It is becoming a lot chaotic, so I thought of bringing this up to all of you, and I hope this helps. Read the description, check the policies of the channel. Avoid readers who say things like this is for sure going to happen, it will happen on this day at this time, or someone has done any black magic on you, or that you have to pay urgently, or something bad will happen to you, because karma is a real thing, right? And lastly, make sure that you contact the reader through official details only. Okay, now before I end this video, I want to say this, that tarot works beautifully when it is used correctly. Okay, so in my next video, I'm going to talk about why tarot does not work for some people, and why asking the same questions again and again creates confusion, why clarity doesn't always mean comfort, and the hard truths both viewers and tarot readers need to hear. So, if you want to truly understand tarot beyond predictions, make sure you watch the next video. Until then, take care, all of you. Please, please, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you are new here, I welcome you in. And if you are already a part of this soul tribe, I love you all, guys. Keep up the support, and please do comment if this video was helpful in any which way. And I will see you in the next video, where I'm going to talk about why tarot readings don't work for some people, and the hard truths that you need to hear. All right. So till then, take care, lots of love, and I will see you around. Love and light, guys.